Hey everybody, I have finally received a parcel that I've been waiting for quite a few weeks. Thank you Canada Post for not losing it like I had assumed you did. This is a package of CDs that came to me from Mr. Robert Lawson, who you know is a friend of the LeBrain Train show. Absolutely fantastic human being, and he came across, I think it was 800 metal CDs, something like that, and he put them up for sale on his Facebook, and I grabbed 6. First off, we have Kick-Axe 4, the only Kick-Axe CD that until now I didn't have. I now have a complete collection of Kick-Axe, and that includes the Transformers soundtrack, their very first single, and a track that they did for a Playboy magazine compilation album. So Kick-Axe is now Complete Axe. Fish, Rain Gods with Zippos. I don't know a lot about this album, and I'm not really a collector of his solo work like I am with Marillion, but I've heard really good things about this final track here, Plague of Ghosts. As you can see, it takes place in multiple parts. I think it's something like 20 minutes long. So yeah, I can't wait to check out Plague of Ghosts by Fish on the album Rain Gods with Zippos. Some loudness! Yes, some loudness! Now, it's kind of redundant for me to buy this in a way because they just released a 30th anniversary box set version in Japan, but I think I'm already paying the late tax on something like that if I were to get it. So instead, I bought the regular CD. I mean, I couldn't say no when Robert had this. The regular CD of Loudness on the Prowl. This is the final album with lead singer Mike Viscera in 1991. Mike Viscera with this metal band that had been metal all this time and still metal, but prettier, much prettier. So On the Prowl is actually a collection of re-recorded Loudness tracks from the first few albums, with new melodies, new arrangements, and English lyrics by Mike Viscera. Here's a guy I've been wanting to check out for about, 35 years or so. Tony McAlpine. What kind of guy I've been reading about in rock magazines, but have never really had the chance to explore until now. Tony McAlpine plays all guitars and keyboards, but he has with him on this album Mr. Billy Sheehan on bass and Steve Smith from Journey on drums. One of my favorite drummers, Steve Smith. So that's a bit, I didn't know that when I bought this. That's cool. Anything with Steve Smith is worth listening to. And speaking of Steve Smith, his former bandmate, Neil Schon. I do not know this solo album at all. Late Night, produced by Bob Marlette. Neil sings lead. We have Omar Hakim on drums. Oh, there's Steve Smith on percussion. Randy Jackson on bass. So I know nothing about this. This is 1989. So Journey had split and Neil was on his own. I wonder what that's like. And last but certainly not least, an album that I've been trying to get a hold of for a reasonable price for a long time. King's X. Live Love in London. I am totally unsure how many live albums King's X have done, but I do know I've been looking for this one for a while. So I'm looking forward to check out this double live King's X Live Love in London. Closing track is Moan Jam. So that's going to be awesome. And it looks like it has a bit of different track listing from their Live All Over the Place CD, which Deke gave me a while ago. Yeah. So thank you, Robert, for this awesome collection of discs that I chose from the apparently 800 or so that you had. I'm very much looking forward to checking all of these out. And I'm going to start with Kick-Axe 4. Yeah, so this has been LeBrain, and I'm going to get on the road to rock with Kick-Axe.